Hello, my name's Deborah Walker. I've been at Rowley Lane Junior Infant and Nursery School for 5 years. During my second year here, there was an opportunity for me to further my career with the foundation degree in educational administration. At first, returning to academic study after 20 years was a little daunting and strange. However, the way the course was delivered via electronic blackboard and the internet helped enormously, allowing you to choose a convenient time to study to fit into work and home life. Attending university 6 days a year also was of benefit to students who have a young family. Should classes have been held weekly, either day or evening, would have meant juggling either work or childcare arrangements. Providing deadlines for modules helped to plan ahead and create study timetables. This factor has greatly influenced my approach at work, becoming more pragmatic, looking further afield, investigating and researching topics. It has made me think how to tackle a task before starting, what results do I wish to obtain, and what is the best possible method to achieve them. I've had tremendous support from my family, the head teacher, colleagues at work and the university tutors and staff who have helped me to ease my way back into study. This has now made me feel more confident and ready to tackle the honours degree from September 2007.
Deborah joined Rowley Lane School just over 4 years ago. She was appointed as the admin assistant and my secretary with responsibility for the budget, and she did a really fantastic job. In fact, the governors were well impressed with the work that she did when she first came. Deborah decided that she wanted to go on and study further and embarked on the foundation degree course, which has paid dividends for Rowley Lane School. 4 years on, Deborah's role has changed significantly in school. She's now the bursar of the school, she's my PA and keeps me highly organised, and she's taken responsibility for premises and devolved capital and health and safety in school. I have to say that the course provided Deborah with the modules that made Rowley Lane a more effective school. One of the modules that she did that I particularly remember is the one on whole school self-evaluation, which actually gave Deborah an insight into how Ofsted works and how important Ofsted is to a school. And I've seen Deborah change from being a person that saw herself as someone working in the office to being a strong member of the management team. In fact, Deborah's job has been totally remodelled, and she's gained promotion through being on the foundation degree, but she justly deserves it because of the systems and the management and the organisation that she's brought to Rowley Lane School.
Hello, my name's Gail Caulfield and I'm here today to talk about my experiences that I've undertaken in the foundation degree. I completed the foundation degree this May with distinction, so I'm very proud of myself, and I just really want to talk about how I came back into learning after a huge gap. I left school at 16 with 6 O-levels and didn't want to stay on at school. I wanted to leave, I wanted to get a job. I really wasn't happy. I felt as though education had been stuffed down my throat for too many years, and I just wanted to get into the work market. I actually had my first daughter when I was 18, so I did have quite a gap in my employment history. I started work again when I was 25, and I worked in a variety of office-based jobs in building societies and in estate agents, that kind of thing. Finally getting a job in a school office when I was 32, and I've been working in education now for 13 years. During that time I started when LMS, when funding was just devolved into schools, and I started in what was then called the school secretary role, which a lot of people just thought was typing and counting dinner money. But over the years the role has expanded so much that it's now a crucial part in the school life. And I was really pleased that that amount of responsibility was recognised by offering foundation degrees based around that job, based around educational administration. It seemed to sort of be a pat on the back and sort of say, you're doing a good job and it's at this level, you should really be aiming at a degree to support your role. So I went along to Huddersfield University to the open day to find out more, because returning to sort of that level of learning after such a huge gap was quite daunting, and I didn't know really if I would be able to manage it, if I was aiming too high, if it was something that I could fit into my life. So I went along and I met Andy, and everything just seemed to fall into place. I met other women there who were in exactly the same position as me, which was really reassuring. Everybody wondered if they could do it. Everybody wondered if they could have time to do it, if you could fit it into your life, which you're obviously working. Most of us have got families. How do you fit everything in? How do you make it all work? So Andy was very reassuring. He explained all about the degree. He explained all about how you could manage your time, how you could meet deadlines, the standard of level that we should be aiming at, which is very academic in itself, but it's not daunting. You haven't got to be put off by that, because you just learn the styles, you learn the skills, which after 3 years is really good, because I love it. I love it that much now that I've actually signed on for another 2 years to do the honours top-up, which means it's even a further step in the academia of university life. I'm now finding myself having to reference properly and do things that I wouldn't have even dreamed about 4 years ago, you know, queuing in Asda. It wouldn't have been me. But it is now. It's part of my life. It's easy to manage. I find that all I have to do is plan in advance. The tutors at university explain everything. They explain how you're going to hand your assignments in, what deadlines are, how to meet them. There's nothing unsupported at all. You never feel as though you're on your own. There's somebody at the end of the phone, there's somebody at the end of the email. You've got friends that you meet along the way, and we all support each other. There's the Blackboard discussion board, which is the way of communicating online between students, your fellow students. Not that I used it much, I'm more of a telephone person myself. But it's there, it's whatever you need, whatever kind of person you are, there's something there to support you. So I got my degree, I'm going for my graduation in 2 weeks, and the old saying is, if I can do it, anybody can. You can reach these targets and you can walk away with a degree.